He had a servant who sat permanently outside his apartment to run messages for him. "Winnoll," we heard him say, "I want you to find an underfootman called Cormac and bring him to me at once." It struck me that Marut allowed him this sort of liberty with her staff as a way of making him feel that he was still a little in charge of his life. When Cormac arrived, I could see that his scarred and ugly appearance was something of a shock to the prince. "This is our very dear friend Cormac," Wise Child said emphatically. "Cormac, the prince is looking for a man to ride his horse, Golden, at the birthday race. We have been recommending you as the best horseman we know." Cormac at once looked alarmed, as well he might. "I don't know about that," he said. "There is only one way to find out," the prince said firmly. "We will meet at the stables after the noontide meal. If anyone questions your leaving your work, say that it is on Prince Brangwen's orders." "Yes, your highness," said Cormac. It was a lovely, warm afternoon as the prince saddled Golden and led him out into the field. I was aware that he was carefully watched by two of the soldiers, one of whom started putting a saddle on a horse rather quickly, as if to follow him. Noticing this, the prince brusquely said, "I am not riding today." The prince gave Cormac a leg up onto Golden, and Cormac gently walked and trotted him in a circle, as if to show the prince that he knew how to handle a horse. Almost from the beginning, rider and horse seemed at ease together, as if Golden knew and appreciated a good master when he felt him on his back, and as if Cormac knew a magnificent horse when it moved beneath him. He came trotting back and bowed a little to the prince as he reached us, his enthusiasm driving away his shyness. "He's lovely," he said. "It's a privilege to ride such an animal." The prince glowed at this admiration of his darling. Cormac set off again, cantering this time, then slowly and gracefully moving into a gallop. Golden's speed was an amazing sight. Cormac galloped back, slowing well before he reached the prince. "Very good," said the prince. "You move well together. Now I want you to make him go flat out." Cormac set off at once again, and if I had been amazed by Golden's earlier turn of speed, this time I was even more astonished. I could hear Wise Child beside me, as excited as I was, cheering him on, and I could see the smile on the prince's face. All he said was, "He'll do," but from the warmth with which he greeted Cormac when he returned with the sweating Golden, I knew that he was delighted. "I want you to ride for me in the birthday race," said the prince. "You will wear my colors of purple and yellow. I will have the suit specially made for you. And let me tell you that I expect you to win." "I'll do my best, sir." Cormac was sent back to his duties, though not before we had managed to exchange a little information about how life was going for him, not very happily, in the castle. Wise Child and I made our way back to Eunie's apartment, feeling a bit flat after the excitement of the afternoon.